Okay, let's unpack this. What if we told you that fourth graders aren't just, playing with AI, but actually learning the core ideas behind it?
Yeah, it sounds pretty out there, doesn't it, for elementary school?
Exactly. But that's what we're diving into today. We've got this curriculum outline, AI Innovators, Building the Future,
Mm,
by Saikat Basu. It's written specifically for 9 and 10-year-olds.
right.
And our mission here is really to figure out how. How do you teach things like machine learning, algorithms, even AI ethics to kids that young?
Well, what's interesting right off the bat is how it starts. Lesson 1, AI. Beyond robots.
Ah,
Eh?
okay. So not just clanky metal things.
No, exactly. It grounds it in stuff they already know, like voice assistants, recommendations on YouTube, image recognition on phones.
Make it real.
Totally. They use interactive things too, like Google Quick Draw.
Oh, yeah, where you draw and it guesses.
Yeah.
Fun.
Right. And they have kids making concept maps, identifying AI in their own world.
And the language seems key. I saw it framed algorithms as the recipes of AI.
Yeah, and data. That's the fueling AI's learning.
Clever. So it avoids the super technical jargon.
Precisely. It makes these abstract ideas feel more concrete. That first unit is all about understanding algorithms through, like, everyday steps. They play human algorithm game.
Following instructions step by step.
Exactly. And they collect their own data, visualize it, so they see firsthand why data is, essential for those AI recipes.
Okay, so they get the basics. Data, algorithms are like recipes. What comes next for these fourth graders?
Then it moves into machine learning basics. So pattern recognition, classification, sorting things, prediction.
How does it explain training?
It introduces the idea of training data, showing that AI learns from examples. It connects right back to the data they collected themselves earlier.
And crucially, I saw coding in there. Not just blocks, but actual Python.
Yeah, dipping their toes into text-based Python. Fundamentals like ifelse, loops.
Wow, that feels like a big jump for 9 years old.
It is, but it seems they link it heavily to visual things, like flowchart logic, before hitting the code itself, breaking it down.
Okay, so they have algorithms, data, basic ML concepts, a little bit of code. Then what?
Then it just explodes into applications. Seriously, the curriculum mentions projects on image recognition, voice recognition, building simple chatbots.
Chatbots.
Yeah, and AI in robotics, creativity, games, transport, even healthcare and space exploration.
Hold on. AI for medical diagnosis.
Mhm.
Or space missions. For fourth graders, how simplified does that get?
Very, I imagine. It's ambitious, no doubt, but it's framed as manageable projects, design ideas, and importantly, it doesn't skip the tough stuff either. There's a unit on AI in the future.
Jobs, I assume.
Jobs, yeah, but also the big societal topics.
Okay, you mentioned the tough stuff. Bias. Data privacy. How on earth do you explain that to a 9-year-old?
Well, the approach seems to be about relatable examples. For bias, maybe they train a simple system, say, to recognize animals, but deliberately give it mostly pictures of dogs.
Ah,
And they test it. It struggles with cats, right? So they can see what biased data means it's not fair to the cats, basically.
a tangible outcome. And privacy.
Similar analogies. Talking about why some information needs to stay private online, using ideas they already understand about keeping secrets or personal space.
That's clever, using concrete things for abstract problems. The curriculum even outlines projects like designing a fair algorithm or creating data privacy rules for a class project.
Or even using AI concepts to design, say, a sustainable city solution. Little design challenges.
So what's the big takeaway here?
I think it shows that, yeah, these complex AI ideas can be made accessible and pretty engaging for young kids.
Through those relatable examples, the hands-on stuff, coding, chatbots,
Exactly. Tackling simplified versions of real problems, including the ethical side.
it really suggests there's a structured way to learn this stuff, starting way earlier than maybe we thought.
Yeah.
It's a deep dive into how you actually teach AI to kids. So if we zoom out, if curricula like this are being developed, potentially used in elementary schools, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What essential AI stuff should you feel comfortable with, knowing these kids, these future innovators, will be entering the workforce with this foundation?
That's definitely something to chew on.